well. Oh, thank you.
Hi.
Hello. How'd you like the film?
It all happened so fast. I had a meeting of our executive board. We had this phone call at 2 o'clock and we decided to close at 6 o'clock. And that was March 13th. And so we closed before we had to close. When the guidelines came out, they limited seating to a maximum of 25. And they also prohibited the sale of concessions. There's no way we could even break even on something like that. As of March, 90% of our revenue is from donations. I mean, that's completely upside down. When we're operating, about 20% of our revenue is from donations. The virtual screening room, we have it up because we just wanted to make sure that we engaged with our community and that we maintained a public presence and kept our brand out there. People have looked to the Coolidge to curate films. Like, we are showing something, they pretty much know that it's going to be something that they're interested in. Every single film purchase, every single one has come with a donation. Isn't that amazing? So that was a huge, huge plus. Number of tickets we've sold since March doesn't compare to what we would sell, say, a week over the holidays. It's a very different thing. Now we have loosened guidelines. That gives us an opportunity to reopen and make some financial sense. But we know now from experience that, a month from now, the guidelines could be completely different again, depending on. So I don't get too attached to any dates anymore. We're all really focused on flexibility. Periodically, and especially at the beginning, I felt more stressed. All of a sudden, everything was just upside down, and we had already furloughed all of our part-time staff, and that makes it more stressful, is that I really care about what we're doing. I'm very personally invested in this theater. I am from Detroit, and when I moved to Boston, which I moved here for a job, I found that I lived 2 blocks away from the Coolidge, which I couldn't believe it, because here was a movie theater showing like 3 films that I would want to see, and it was right there. Now I've been here for 30 years, but it takes something to rebuild your life. And I also traveled a lot for work, so I was making a lot of friends in Phoenix and not so many friends here. But I would always come back to the Coolidge, and I always describe the Coolidge as my first friend. It's really easy to feel at home there and to feel comfortable there. The Coolidge isn't a building, it's a community, and you can really see that now because we're not in the building, but the community is still intact.